welcome again to Packs and Recreation. And since we are starting the March of the Machine March, even though it was released on April, and that was a missed opportunity. In my humble opinion, it should be April of the Machine, but whatever. Even though we are just now getting March of the Machine, Wizards is already showing what's up with the Aftermath, which comes in a month. So let's see. This is the point of start, the pre-release. You should have done this at your local GameStop. Well, they wish, at your local game shop. The multiverse is in your hands. And this is the usual format, the modern format of a pre-release, which I like a lot. Very nice art. Indeed. Very nice. The symbol. Something that kind of triggers me is that I know that this is a cardboard box that no one gives a rat's ass, but it's always like on the side, whatever. So the box itself, and then the cover. In the cover, we got some +1/+1 counters that you can use for reals or as victory confetti, as the commander decks say. That nice art. Can I open this in a careful manner to see the art? Let's see. So much for careful. I don't think this is meant to be opened. It's just like, oh look, there's an art inside, and that's it. And this reminds me of the old way of packing bundles, of fat packs, that you had a poster that was the covering of the. Yeah, it's not supposed to be open this way, but whatever. I just wanted to see the art of Elspeth. Very nice. Oh, and Elish Norris in the reflection. That's super nice. Every world, every hero, one last stand. Very nice. And then the semi-dividers. Very nice. I don't really like March of the Machine in terms of color and presentation, because it doesn't really fit. But as a choice of colors and an aesthetic, it's very nice. Although it doesn't fit with what was before, but whatever. So the box. Spin down die, normal size, and in blue. So much for that. And then the packs. And here comes the recreation. So the box. What's in the box? So 6 draft boosters. The promo, which in Europe comes in a paper wrap. The guide to build a pre-release deck with this art, which is very nice. Every plane. Well, not every plane, but at least one plane per color, kind of. All of them fighting. Then building a pre-release deck, the usual. And a divider, a good sized one. Very nice. So, let's see. Let's start with the promo cards. Trying to open this carefully is kind of a pointless endeavor, because so you might as well just do this. And oh, actually that wasn't that bad. But again, it's paper. Wizards tried to do the wrappers in paper, and it didn't work because people are gonna be people, and you can actually see inside if you try, and cards will come damaged, etc., etc. So, one Magic Arena card with a code, I hope. Yes. So help yourself. Thanks for coming to the pre-release. Well, it came to me, but there is that. And the 2 promo cards. Let's see. Ifara or Efara, Ever Sheltering. Legendary enchantment creature god. Nice that the card I get is from my favorite plane, which is Theros. I mean, well, technically it's in a strat, but Theros is basically Greek mythology, so I'm all in for that. The only bad side is that if I know everything about this set, which I don't know much because I didn't want to spoil myself, is that if there is a god on one side... Oh, it's an invasion. There's a battle. Oh, nice. I thought it was a Phyrexian card. Nice. So, what's the... Wait. What's the... Yeah, wait, they were backwards. So, Invasion of Theros. Nice. As a siege, So you give it to your opponent to protect it, which is something that I don't quite understand yet. I mean, I understand it, I don't get it from a lore perspective. When Invasion of Theros enters the battlefield, search your library for an aura, god, or demigod card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. And after you defeat it, it transforms into Ephara Ever Sheltering. Ephara Ever Sheltering has lifelink and indestructible as long as you control at least 3 other enchantments. Whenever another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. No, it's nice, not too overpowered. So this was the promo, a battle of all things, and then Goro Goro and Satoru. Nice. This also appeared a lot on the videos. So 1 blue, 1 black, 1 red, goblin, human. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control that enter the battlefield this turn deal combat damage to a player, create a 5/5 red dragon spirit creature token with flying. You pay 1 and 1 red, a creature you control gain haste until the end of turn. Very nice. Although I'm very happy for the Theros thing, but again, this is a pre-release, you're supposed to play with it. What I'm going to do is that I'm cracking it here, and then I'm putting the cards aside, and I'm going to play with my friends a handmade pre-release of sorts. So, Portent Tracker, Satyr Scout, very nice, the direction symbol there. All these cards are new to me to a certain degree, but I'm not going to read them because it may be too long and a bit too boring. But if you want me to read the cards and maybe put the narrator voice activated as a sort of ASMR kind of thing, let me know in the comments what you prefer. Redcap Heel Slasher. Nice. Bifle was delighted to have an excuse to use the nice cutlery he'd liberated from Edgewool. Nice. Angelic Intervention. There is Elspeth. Elspeth shone like a sixth sun, inspiring hope in the Mirans and terror in New Phyrexia. Placid Rottentail. Fungus Rabbit. Everything is a mix. It had always loved munching on daisies and crystalweed, but lately its favorite snacks were strange, round roots popping up everywhere. Fleeting Guerrilla, or Guerrilla actually, that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. And that's the first black. Halo Hopper. Kamigawa Munch, Artifact Creature Flag. Fearless Scald. Change the Equation. Tangled Skyline. Seraph of New Capenna, Angel Soldier. It transforms when you pay 4 and a Phyrexian black. Transforms into Seraph of New Phyrexia. Oh man, everyone is a Phyrexian nowadays. Invasion of Theros. I was all happy with my card, and it's like, nah, here you go, in the same pack. You got it. So this counts as white, I guess. And the rare or mythic is Teysa Karlov, legendary creature, human advisor. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Creature tokens you control have vigilance and lifelink. And by the way, you should be happy to notice that we fixed lightning, so no more problems, you can see, like, yay! Her uncanny predictions of Phyrexian movements saved countless lives, though she never revealed the source of her information. Nice. Oh, whoa, okay, 3 in the same pack? Nice. And Ren and Realmbreaker. I remember saying one of the videos before this that one of the predictions that the community had was that Ren was going to fuse herself with Realmbreaker, and there you have it. Legendary Planeswalker Ren, 1 and 2 green. Lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. If you pay 1, up to 1 target land you control becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with vigilance, hexproof, and haste until your next turn. It is still a land. -2, you mill 3 cards. You may put a permanent card from among the milled cards into your hand. And -7, you get an emblem with you may play lands and cast permanent spells from your graveyard. Okay. And the Thornwood falls. And a placeholder card. This is normally used to represent, as it says right here, you can use it to represent a double-faced card. I remember the first time I saw this, it was in Shadows over Innistrad, and and I was like, how am I supposed to sleeve this? And until I popped a pack that came with with one of those cards. Timberland Ancient. Only the trees were old enough to remember what happened when Mag ignored warnings of Phyrexian millennia ago. They were determined not to repeat the mistake. Nice illustration. Halo Charged Scab. Volcanic Spite. Core Halberd. I was about to ask if that wasn't oh man, I forgot the name of the planeswalker. That's Lithomancer. But it's not her, I think, because she is completed. So Etched Familiar, Phyrexian Fox, no refunds. Black, although it's artifact creature. Burning Sun's Fury, all the dinosaurs. Excellent greeted Phyrexia with Defiant Roar. Drag Recycler. I love that a lot of these cards, if not all of them, have flavor text, which is something that I complained about last time I opened a retro pack from Mirrodin Besiege. And these ones, apparently, everyone has, or most of them, have flavor text. Bodies 2 damage to survive Phyresis are collected and broken down into useful raw materials. Scrappy Bruiser. This is from where? Phyrexia? Maybe? No, Phyrexia, no, sorry, Capena. Mirror Shield Hoplite. Theros. We can play the game of trying to guess which plane is what card. Into the Fire, a rare. Choose 1. For 2 and 1 red, choose 1. Into the Fire deals 2 damage to each creature, planeswalker, and battle. Or put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library, then draw that many cards plus 1. The rest of the Gatewatch retreated. Chandra and Ren went in blazing. Herbology in Structure. As you see, these flowers can have either restorative or poisonous. What is that? And then it transforms. If you pay 6 and 1 black, into Malady, I guess. Invoker. How dare you leave before my lesson was done, or is done. Phyrexian Treefolk. No one is safe. Invasion of Mercadia. Depending on. Enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. For 1 and 1 red, and if you defeat it, it becomes, so like this, less spoilers. Kyren Flamerite. Goblin Spellshaper. For 2 and 1 red, you can discard a card, create 2 1/1 blue-red elemental creature tokens. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until the end of turn. Okay. Firja, Judge of Valor, and it's in the style of, what plane is this? Kaldheim, right? I think. Then a foil planes, very nice, and full art as well, with the fire action symbol. And other planes, but I love these coincidences. And a knight token, and then let's go into the next pack. You can tell that I've been trying to open them in a nice fashion, although not trying too hard, but I've been trying. But they crack too easily. Wary Thespian, all the fire action symbols. Preening Champion, Aki Scrap Chomper, fire action Goblin. Infected Defector, someone had some fun with that name for sure. The Diamond Stormers of Gobakan hampered Fire Axis progress until they recruited some of the local shield mages. War Historian, Kamigawa. Kite Sail, just like dodging stampedes in the Makindi trenches back home. Gloomfag Mauler, a nightmare. This is one of the few so far that doesn't have a flavor text. Interesting. Because of too much effect. Moment of Truth. This is a moment where Elspeth needs to choose where to go and what to do. On the precipice of eternity, Elspeth made a choice. The fight will not end without her. Artistic Refusal. Errant wouldn't allow anything to stop her from decorating the streets of New Capenna. Nice. Shivan Branchburner. And Omnath, Locus of All. Legendary creature, fire action elemental. If you will lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black instead. At the beginning of a pre-combat main phase, look at the top cards of your library. You may reveal that card if it has 3 or more color mana symbols in its mana cost. If you do, add 3 mana of any combination of its colors and put it into your hand. If you don't reveal it, put it into your hand. It costs 1 white, 1 blue, 1 fire action black, 1 red, and 1 green. Multicolored as it gets. All the commanders, all the multicolored cards, legendary creatures, that's the commander zone. Pyretic Prankster. So apparently every draft booster has a rare by default, 1 plane card, and a transform card, and a battle apparently. They really wanted people to get into battles. Glistening Goremonger. Invasion of Asgol. When 1 black and 1 red. When Invasion of Asgol enters the battlefield, target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and loses 1 life. And then it transforms into Ashen Reaper. Eternal hatred fuels eternal fire. And the plane card is Dina Soul Steeper. 1 black, 1 green. This looks like Dominaria, I think, if I recall correctly. Well, actually, isn't this like the list? Yeah, this is the list. So, because of the symbol. Or Legends of the Multiverse, I think is the term. Jungle Hollow and an Elemental. Nice art. Well, I normally appreciate tokens, which is something that a lot of people do. Jesus. But these ones really have like very good art. Furtive Analyst. Hanger Scrounger. Cut Short. Zoom. And there you have it. The Eternal Wanderer cutting Tamiyo in half. And somehow, this is not a story, how are they called? Story Spotlight or something like that? But it's not for some reason. With one swift, merciful stroke, Tamiyo's story came to an end. Sorry. Arachnoid adaptation. Dark Souls much. Eye of Gitaxias. No longer bound by the myopic limitations of flesh, Eken will truly see the realms. Edged Host Doombringer. Fire Action Demon. Flywheel Racer. Final Flourish. Strixhaven braced for another Auric assault, but something far worse arrived. Oh man, Strixhaven. The Memories. Kami of Whispered Hopes. Nashi knelt reverently before the Kami and envisioned his family reunited. Omen Hawker. Cephalid Advisor. After years of fabricating visions for naive customers of the Obscura, Stefano was flummoxed by the nightmarish scenes that played out unbidden in his mind's eye. The rare card, Rankle and Torban, legendary creature, Fairy Dwarf, 1, 2 black and 2 red, for a 3/4. Flying, first strike, and haste. Whenever Rankle and Torban deal combat damage to a player or battle, choose any number. Each player creates a creature token. Choose any number. Each player creates. Okay, you can choose any of the following, I guess. A number of the following. Each player creates a treasure token. Each player sacrifices a creature, or if a source will deal damage to a player or battle this turn, it deals damage +2 instead. Interesting. A transform card. This is nice about these draft packs. If Wizards wants us to play with draft, which is the idea, and they want to showcase stuff, you have the rare or mythic, and then a transformation card, and then a battle in every pack, apparently. That's nice. Gitaxian. The Invasion of Kaladesh for 1 blue and 1 red. As a siege enters, when Invasion of Kaladesh enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless top tier artifact creature token with flying. And when you defeat it, it transforms into Aetherwind Golden Scale Flagship. Flying Aetherwind Golden Scale Flagship power is equal to the number of artifacts you control, and it has crew 1. Inspired by the grace of Ixalan's Petrodons, Sahili built one of her own. And then the list card, or the legend card, or whatever it's called. Jury, Master of the Review. 1 red, 1 black. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on Jury, Master of the Review. When Jury dies, it deals damage equals to its power to any target. Sure, the invasion was violent, but where was the beauty? As an artist, I had to intervene. And then a planes and the whatever card. Second to last. Can I open this in an elegant fashion, like the ancients foretold? Yes, we can. Nice. Save the pack. So, Beamstone Beatstick. Realm Breaker's Grasp. The invasion tree wasn't merely a conduit through which a breach. Let's go. The invasion tree wasn't merely a conduit through which to breach planes. Through which to breach planes. Whoever wrote this didn't like non-native English speakers. It was a living, wreathing extension of Phyrexian's will. Serpent Blade Salient. Saiba Cryptomancer. Nice. Inspired Charge. Let's show these soulless fiends what the real army looks like. Forward, Knight of Sulfur. This is when the people of Sulfur are brought back, I guess. Corrupted conviction. For the good of all, those who stand against the harmony of Phyrexia must be cut down. At Jenny Goldman. And this is when he cuts Shieldred, I think. And yeah, this is the story spotlight. That's how the cards are called. Story spotlights. Kitkin Billy Rider. Kitkin Knight. Brother, guide my right hand, sister, my left, rest well, my kin, but Lorwyn still needs me. I will not be joining you quite yet. Sandstalker Moloch. Sculpted Perfection. And the rare is the Jero and Hazoret. Two red and one white. Legendary creature, human god. As long as you have one or fewer cards in your hand, Jero and Hazoret has vigilance and haste. Whenever Jero and Hazoret attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may exile a legendary creature card from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Until the end of turn, you may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost. Okay. The transformation card is Order of the Mirror. 3 and a Phyrexia white, and it transforms. And it transforms into Order of the Alabaster Host. Night. Soon she understood that it was not the vision that had been twisted, but her own mind. Nice. I love it that they get corrupted and it mixes a new color into the card. Interesting. Invasion of Pyrulia. When green and one blue, when Invasion of Pyrulia enters the battlefield, scry 3, then reveal the top card of your library. If it is a land or a double face card, draw a card. It transforms into Gargantuan Slaphorn. Trample, War 2, other transformer permanents you control have trample on War 2. To the Slaphorn, the branches of the invasion tree were as brittle as the stems of a Pyrulian fern. Sorry, English not working today. And the Legends card is from Amonkhet. Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. At least you can read these ones, because I remember the original cards from Amonkhet, the special ones that you couldn't read. A foil Oculus Whelp, Phyrexian Dragon, Thornwood Falls, and a Night Token. And the last pack for this pre-release, based on this, likely a good deck given the cards at hand without, I haven't looked into them, intensively, but given the cards that I have in this pre-release, a good deck will be green-blue likely, because of the ones I have mostly. War Train Slasher or red-black can also seem to be a good combination. Knight of the Coalition. Wildwood Escort. Meeting of Minds. Sulfurin Shapecraft. Patient and observant, the people of Sulfur lurked beyond the veil of time until their moment came to finally strike at Phyrexia. The story is good. The ending is kind of we run out of time / budget, and I don't quite get it. Consuming Etherborn. Dogifon, the Phyrexian's essence foul, but every drop added an hour to their life. Etherborn Vampire. Overgrown Pest. If only the biofluctuation students could have seen what became of their prized specimen after its escape. Ichor Drinker. Norn's Inquisitor. Is it on Firex on Innistrad? Because that will be so ironic. It looks like it. But it can be any plane really, because it's just, you know. Elvish Vat Keeper. So these are the cards that you need to look at. You need to look for on a pre-release. Every golden card with 2 colors, these are the ones that will show you the way of what are the best decks that you can build for a pre-release event, because they're not the best or anything, but normally they are 2 colors and they are like uncommons most of the time, and you can build a decent strategy around them, given that, you know, it's a pre-release draft, so you can only do as much. You can only do so much. Phyrexian Awakening. Nice. Phyrexians you control have vigilance. Okay. Bonded Haired Beast. Transform, and against 2 colors, which is something that I like about this new mechanic. Plated Clean Beast. Though both had lost their families, the Eluda, the spiritual connection between the monsters of Ikoria and their human bonders, gave them something greater. Now, united by the great work, they knew what it meant to be truly bonded. There is something sad to this type of descriptions. That's why I don't like the Phyrexians. I mean, I like them. I don't like them. I like them visually and in concept, but I don't like them as... Like, I can't root for them. Invasion of Innistrad, talking about the devil. 2 and 2 black. When Invasion of Innistrad enters the battlefield, target creature or opponent control gets -13/-13 because Triskaidekaphobia until the end of turn. It is 5, and then it comes transformed as Deluge of the Dead. When Deluge of the Dead enters the battlefield, create 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. For 2 and 1 black, exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. The eerie magic animating Innistrad zombies render them immune to Phyresis, making them crucial to the plane's defense. Once again, the zombies of Innistrad are coming to the rescue. This time without the Liana vest for some reason. Goreclaw, Terror of Kal Isma. Legends of the Multiverse, which are spells you cast with power 4 or greater, cost 2 less to cast. Whenever Goreclaw, Terror of Kal, basically all the Legends of the Multiverse are legendary creatures. Yeah, they are. So this is like a commander set to a degree, but without costing you like $300 like the Commander Legends that is coming. What is green? Okay. A forest. Oh, nice looking. And a Phyrexian Hydra. Token creature, Phyrexian Hydra, lifelink. Nice. And that was the pre-release. So, as I normally say with these things, I open these for the lulz and kind of to show you how it is. Because, let's be honest, if you never went to a pre-release, what happens is that a friend or someone is like, hey, you should come to a pre-release. And, well, a lot of people are nervous about it, not only because of the event itself and, you know, getting to play and talk with people that they don't know, but also because you need to build a deck on the spot, and that can be stressful. However, that's why they give you, it comes with these guides. This is not like the absolute truth, but it helps. And the whole idea is that you build a deck. I mean, no one does like a super duper deck at a pre-release, and even if you get the craziest of cards, it doesn't mean anything. For example, to give you an example, I don't know, like I get Omnath Locus of All, and you can be like, oh my god, what a crazy pool. But like, I am not going to use this as a pre-release because I will need to have a 5-color deck. And I mean, look at this. By the way, in case you are worried about lands, the local game shop, local game store will give you the lands, so don't worry about it. And you just, you know, pick likely 2 colors. That's normally the best way to go about it, and just play and have fun. Sometimes you can do it with 3. I've seen some people do it with 4. I've never seen a person do it with 5. It can be possible, I guess. But again, the cards that are the outliers are the golden cards with 2 colors. These are the ones that are introduced on every set. Now we have battles as well that also should help you. See, like black, white. This is a Legends card, so it's not the set card designed for this. Normally they are set cards designed for this. But now, since we have the battles and the Legends of the Multiverse, you can actually sum all of that so that you have a color combination. See, this one is black, white and red. So white and red will be a good combination. If I only got this card and I like it, I'm like, okay, so I have these synergies, I can do the rest, and then some artifacts, and just go along with it. So that's it. I hope that you had fun and you had a good time. And let me know in the comments what you prefer. If I just read them all with or without epic voice, or if you just prefer for me to just shuffle them and move around you and just stop at the very powerful or expensive one. I don't know. Open to suggestions. We fixed the lighting, thankfully. And as usual, thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. This has been Packs and Recreation. Have a nice day, night, afternoon, whatever. See you next time. Bye.